So let's talk about file sharing. File sharing is an incredibly useful productivity tool. It's fantastic to be able to share information, documents, video files, whatever it is you need to share in your organisation across not only your staff but also external parties. But what we're seeing Australian businesses want is that firstly, for a variety of regulatory reasons, so many businesses need to keep their data hosted in Australia. Now our file sharing service is housed in Metronode, and there is no more secure data centre in New South Wales. It's used by the New South Wales government too. The other important thing about file sharing services is that you can actually invite people to use it. So if you're putting your important company IP into, for example, sharing that with a customer, with the RushFiles service, because you get unlimited users, you're able to create additional user accounts at no extra cost and give those customers and staff members full access to that. And you can vary what it is that people share across different categories of users. So you're able to create groups, which means you can efficiently share information. So you can share information to customer class A, customer class B, and so on. And that's much easier than having 25 customers in a class and individually sharing files to them. So you get some real efficiencies in the way that you can use this. You get a mountain of storage, you get 1 terabyte of storage, and we have a clever way of counting the storage. So even though you share something with multiple users, we only count that 100 gigabytes of storage, for example, once, whereas other file sharing systems count it each time that it's shared with the user. So very efficient from that standpoint. It's very easy to actually use the file sharing system, because every time you create a user, they only have to set it up once. They'll get an email to them that'll ask them to click on a hyperlink and install the file sharing service, and from that point forward, everything you share with them they can access. There is an audit trail, so you're able to see what has been shared with them, if they've actually looked at it, if they've downloaded it and viewed it, etc. So very good for compliance and regulatory stringent environments. And also, if anybody leaves your employment or becomes an ex-customer or an ex-client, you can go into your control panel, and as soon as you disable that user, even though they have those files on their hard drive, because they're in a specific security protected folder, as soon as you actually disable their access to that, then they can't access those files anymore. So it gives you the best level of security and control over your very important company IP. So that's in a nutshell our file sharing service. It's 1 terabyte of storage, it's unlimited users, it's got a full audit trail. There is a simple and easy process to create additional users and share the service, and you can create groups. We look forward to you using it and enjoying it.